This question involves a free-falling object from some point along y-axis. It falls from rest and reaches the ground at a certain time after being released. Thus, the domain of the question is kinematic, which does not take into account the external forces acted on the body, that is in this case, on the golf ball. Next, we have to identify variables available in the question. Variables can be separated into two groups which are known and unknown variables. Known variables are the variables given in the question, while unknown variables are the variables that one needs to find. In this question, we can identify the variables as follows. There are two known variables that one can get from the first sentence in the question, which are the initial velocity of the golf ball and the time taken for it to reach the ground. We can then simplify these variables in the form of symbols and also for unknown variables. Let's use Vi as initial velocity of the ball and t as time taken for the ball to reach the ground. In this case the value of Vi is 0 meter per second, or Vi equal to 0 meter per second, since the ball starts from stationary state, indicating that the ball doesn't move at t equal to 0. It is obviously shown that the time taken for the ball to reach the ground is 10 seconds, thus t equals 10 seconds. Acceleration due to gravity with its value is also given in the question, that is g equals 9.8 meters per second square. There is one unknown variable that we need to find, that is the height of the building. Since the height of the building is measured vertically from the ground, we should use y-axis as reference axis. Thus, the question requires us to find the value of y that indicates the height of the building. Now, let's take a look on the diagram given. The ball is falling freely towards the ground, as indicated by the arrow, with the initial velocity and acceleration due to gravity given in the question. After t equals 10 seconds, the ball will reach the ground, representing that the ball falls along the line parallel to the height of the building. We can use equations of motion to obtain the height of the building. The chosen of the equation depends on the values available in the question. For this question, we chose x equal to VIT plus 1 over 2 at e square. However, we can rewrite this equation since our reference axis is y-axis and the value of acceleration is fixed due to the Earth's gravity. Thus, equation 1 becomes y equal to VIT plus 1 over 2 gt square. Once we have determined the correct equation to use, we have to substitute all the values available into the equation. By calculating the value, we obtain the value of y as negative 490 meters. Since y represents the height of the building, thus h equal to negative 490 meters. The negative sign should be neglected since height cannot take negative values. Therefore, the height of the building is 490 meters.